Hello, you gorgeous bunch. I'm Sona.
And I'm Joyti.
And welcome to
Two Directions.
Now, I hope you're having a lovely day in the sand because we certainly brought the weather back, I believe, from Milan. And today's episode we have
the wonderful Rax from Rax Productions and the voice of indie soul, that is Ambika Jois, who you would have seen during the Kilburn Festival. We will also be speaking with Kishan, who has his debut album coming out very soon.
Now let's go check it out.
Come on. Hi, I'm Ambika Jois.
I'm Kishan, Amin.
And I'm Rax Timyr. And today we're here with
Two Directions.
Joyti and Sona.
Hello, I'm joined by the wonderful Kishan Amin, who is from Rax Timyr Productions, and he's here today to tell us a little bit more about his upcoming single.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm going to talk a bit about my work with Rax Timyr today and Rax Timyr Productions. We've been working together for about 5 or 6 years now, actually. And we are just ready now in about a couple of months' time to release our first single, Kabhi Na Jana Mera Pyar.
So for our wonderful viewers out there, Kabhi Na Jana Mera Pyar means you never understood my love. So tell me a bit more about the story behind the song. Why this type of sound and why this type of song?
See, I'm a Hindi artist myself, and being here in the UK, there's a lot of Punjabi music. The Punjabi scene is really flourishing, but the Hindi scene is struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
So this is my genre of music. This is something that me and Rax believe in strongly. So we want to bring that forward. The song itself, Kabhi Na Jana, we were after a very emotional type of song, something that would sort of appeal to most people, something that people would be able to relate to.
Yeah. So tell me a bit more about where your inspiration comes from, your roots, and what made you want to get into this type of industry?
So ever since I was 5-6 years old, my mum used to send me for Hindustani classical classes.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I've been learning for quite a long time now, and you know, when you're younger, you just go along to the classes that your mum takes you to.
Yeah.
You don't really understand what you're doing, and it was just lucky for me that as I got older, I developed a real passion for music. I thought it would be great to do something original of my own. And I was lucky enough to meet Rax Timyr, who's an incredible music producer, as you guys will see very soon.
So who in the Bollywood industry would you say that you look up to or that you would aspire to be like?
I think my main inspiration of the current singers out there at the moment would have to be Sonu Nigam. He's an absolute superstar.
Saregama.
Superstar is once, yeah, Saregama is where he started off. Now he's doing so much work. I think my all-time inspiration would have to be Mohammad Rafi Saab. His voice is just absolutely incredible, and he achieved so much in his life, and I think he would definitely be the one singer that I would like to emulate in some way.
Nice. So I have one little favour that I want to ask you.
Anytime.
So your beautiful song, if you can sing one line for me and teach me something so that I can try, maybe just a little bit.
You're going to sing it with me then, right?
I'll try.
Okay, let's do one line at a
Okay.
time. So.
तूने कब है समझा, तूने कब पहचाना, तूने कभी न जाना मेरा प्यार.
You didn't even sing it with me.
I
That's
know,
not
but I
cool.
got lost in the music. We've actually got your wonderful
We do, the
video
videos on in
playing.
the background.
Oh, lovely lady there.
She's beautiful.
She is very beautiful.
Yeah.
Just
The rest
said
of the
that.
time I was just singing to Rax.
To Rax.
In the studio.
Thank you so much for
Problem.
having.
Thank you very much for having me.
No, thank you for being on the show. We actually, luckily, have a very sneak preview of the wonderful song that we're going to show you right now. Check it out.
So I'm here with the lovely Ambika Jois. What a pleasure it is to have you on our show.
Thank you, same to you.
So now we're going to be talking about your up-and-coming single and album.
Yep.
Now, can you tell us where your inspiration came from and why you have named it what it is at the moment?
Well, I've called it Feel So Right because the song does feel right. It feels great. It's a very feel-good song, and the inspiration came from impromptu, working in the studio with Rax, and it just came out of the blues. he put something together and I listened to it and I thought it was great.
Brilliant. So Rax is your producer and your
Yes.
manager. He's the one that's sort of your backbone at the moment.
Yes.
How long have you been working with him?
Since December, we worked on a track with Kishan Amin as well to begin with, which we'll be releasing in August 15th.
Right.
And we started off with that track, and we've been writing other tracks as well for my album. So he'll be producing the whole of my album.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And this music video that we have behind me, this was actually filmed at our university, wasn't it?
This is a cover of a recent Bollywood film release called Ashiki 2. The song is called Tum Raha Hai.
You most feel comfortable in singing? Is it more Western or the Eastern side, or both?
It's both.
Okay.
It's both because I've been heavily trained in Indian. So when I sing Indian, I feel very comfortable in Indian.
It was your father who was your inspiration at first.
He's my
wasn't
guru.
he? Yeah.
So he started me off, and I still learn from him. There's not a day that goes by where I don't actually learn from my guru. I think everybody learns every day.
So for us and our wonderful viewers, can you do a little sneak peek or an exclusive for us?
Definitely. This is work in
Okay.
progress. So I'm going to give you just a little bit.
Brilliant.
Excuse me there, can I ask you a question? Is it me or are you feeling this too? It's so surreal, kinda got me trying, and I can't explain the how, so I'm singing this tune. Eye to eye, smile to smile, kiss to kiss, hold me tight, feels so right. It's very different to the lyrics I normally write, and very different kind of style to sing for me as well.
Because your style, I know from obviously when I used to hear you back at university, it was always very Indian, very soulful, and you used to mix it with a lot of jazz.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about working with different styles?
It's still here, but this is more mainstream and more current, and I think this is going to be a good way to hit the mainstream market.
Brilliant. And lastly, for our viewers, if you have anything else to say about your debut album, when it's coming out, and what they should look out for?
Well, the debut album is work in progress. We've got a couple of songs recorded already. We haven't got a date fixed, but in the next couple of months, the album should be ready, and we should hopefully release it by the beginning of next year.
Brilliant. Okay, well, good luck to you, and watch out for Ambika Jois.
Thank you.
Hi guys, we're with the lovely Rax Timyr, as you've heard so much about from Ambika and Kishan, and you are the backbone of them. You manage them and they're your artists. Now, can you tell me why you've chosen them?
I've known Kishan for several years. We kind of gelled together at a play production that I did. And ever since then, I loved his tone, I loved his enthusiasm, his drive. So I decided to sort of take him on and sort of develop him and manage him and sort of, just come up with new songs and new melodies. And as far as Ambika goes, she came to us in December after hearing Kishan's debut, which got nominated for the UK Asian Music Awards 2012. And the next thing we knew, we had a collaboration between me, Kishan and Ambika.
What is it that you look for in an artist? Does age matter to you? And what sort of style, what sort of sound do you look for?
The main thing I look for is passion, drive, and above all, there needs to be some sort of character and charisma with the artist. Because there's a big difference between a singer and an artist. A singer is someone who can sing music. An artist can actually entertain a crowd as well.
So Rax, what is it that drives you to produce music?
Ever since I was a little child, about 3 years old, you can ask my mum, I used to go to school and get told off for banging on the table. It's always been within me to just make beats and I've always got a passion for rhythm.
So how much input do Ambika and Kishan have into the songs that you produce?
The way I work as a producer, I like to have the input of my artists. I think it's very important to get their sound across, because each individual artist has a particular sound, and they come to a producer to get that sound produced. So I do encourage artists to get involved in songwriting and composing melodies. And, the more input you've got, the more ideas you've got, the better the product becomes.
Now, there is one question I'd like to ask you. If you had to work with any other producer, say for example Quincy Jones, who would it be?
You said it.
Really?
It'd be Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones is a legend. He did all Michael Jackson's albums.
Did you know he was the first to do Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as well?
I did, yeah. He worked with Will Smith. He created a buzz which no one since has been able to do.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
the world went crazy when you heard Beat It and Bad and
Oh, yeah,
Billie
of
Jean,
course.
and these tracks were the timeless records. And today, it's very rare to find something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in Quincy Jones, the way he produced music and the way his mind worked,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't think about tomorrow. He thought about forever.
Yeah.
And the melodies, the bass lines that he came up with, the synths, the sounds he used, the way it's all been engineered together, it's just incredible. I think he's an amazing producer and an amazing human being. So if Quincy Jones is watching this, hello.
You have your number one fan sitting right here. I think we should invite Kishan and Ambika into the studios. What do you think?
Sure.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
What's happening? How are you?
Great.
So to say thank you to you guys, we are going to perform a very special piece for you guys,
Oh,
especially
wow.
for Two Direction.
Ah, thank you.
That's lovely.
We'll go set up.
Oh, yeah.
The track's called Meri Maa Vande Mataram. It's a patriotic song dedicated to India, for India, made by people outside of India.
तुझसे हमारी पहचान मेरी माँ, तू ही हमारा जहान मेरी माँ, तू है हमारा सम्मान मेरी माँ।
कुछ भी कुर्बान है दिल से हम सब, तू ही हमारा खुदा है यार, तू ही हमारा ईमान मेरी माँ।
तेरी गोद में खेल कूद कर धन्य हुए यहाँ जन्म लेकर, तेरा है हम पे एहसान मेरी माँ।
तेरी चमन को खिलाएंगे हम, जब तक सांस है, जब तक है दम, तुझ पे न्योछावर जान मेरी माँ।
That was beautiful. It made me
Amazing.
cry. Definitely. Oh my
Thank you
God.
very much.
Seriously, it was
Thank you.
the emotion behind that was amazing.
Amazing.
Well done, guys. Really well done.
Beautiful
Thank you very,
lyrics.
very
It's a
much.
pleasure to sing for you guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
So that
really
was our exclusive for Two Direction.
Yes, we've been joined by Rax Timyr Productions, Ambika Jois and Kishan Amin. There will be plenty more where that came from, so make sure you stay connected. Ciao for now.
This is Two Direction. We are Two Direction. Joyti and Sona. Joyti and Sona.
Done.